My ex-wife demanded I pay for her honeymoon. I'm the travel agent who booked it. My work phone rang, and before I could finish saying hello, a woman was already screaming in my ear. This resort is a disaster, and I want someone competent to fix it immediately. My hand froze on the receiver. I knew that voice. Even after 2 years of no contact, I knew exactly who it was. My ex-wife. The same woman who left me for another man, drained our savings, and took everything in the divorce. I spent a year rebuilding from nothing, and finally had stability again. I kept my voice flat and professional so she wouldn't recognize me. She had no idea she was talking to her ex-husband. I muted my end and sat there listening to her complain about the ocean view while my heart pounded against my chest. When she stopped, I asked for the name on the booking. She said her new married name slowly, savoring every syllable. I upgraded my whole life recently. New husband, new name, new everything. Not that you would understand what that's like. I pulled up her reservation. $10,000 for a 5-star honeymoon in Miami. I'll look into this and call you back. She cut me off. You better. I don't have time to keep calling back like some commoner begging for service. She hung up without saying thank you. I went straight to my manager and asked to personally handle this client. I wanted to see exactly what my ex had become. She agreed. My ex called back twice more over the next few days, and I answered each time, keeping my voice steady and professional. But the third call was different. I picked up and heard a man's voice. Her new husband. Listen carefully. We know people in corporate, and if you value your pathetic little customer service job, you'll fix this today. People like you are a dime a dozen. Then I heard her laughing in the background. Some people peak in high school and end up answering phones for a living. Honestly, it's just sad. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here in paradise sipping champagne that costs more than your rent. My face was burning and my hands were trembling because they were ripping me apart and had no idea who they were talking to. I'll handle everything within 2 days. I hung up and sat there staring at my screen. Something felt very wrong. I pulled up the payment details, and when I saw the name on the credit card, I felt like all the air left my lungs. It was my name. She had opened a new card using my social security number and had the statement sent to her address so I would never know. $10,000 charged to me so she could honeymoon with the man she left me for. I grabbed the screenshots and walked into my manager's office. She took one look at the screen and picked up her phone. This is identity theft. I'm calling the police right now. An hour later, the detective called back. Do you want to press charges? I thought about sleeping on my brother's couch for a year. I thought about paying off debt she created while she laughed at me from paradise. Yes, and I want it done while she's still at that resort. 2 days later, my ex was poolside with a frozen margarita in her hand while her new husband rubbed sunscreen on her shoulders. She had just posted a photo with the caption, "Finally got the upgrade I deserved." 2 officers walked toward her lounge chair. She didn't look up because she was typing on her phone. "Ma'am, you need to come with us." She laughed without lifting her eyes. "I'm on my honeymoon. Whatever it is can wait. Go bother someone else." The officer stepped closer. "It can't." She finally looked up and saw the handcuffs on his belt. The smile dropped from her face. She stood slowly, knocking over her margarita, and the glass shattered across the concrete. "There's been a mistake. I haven't done anything." The officer reached for her wrist and she yanked it back. "Don't touch me. Do you have any idea who you're dealing with? I'm not some nobody." People around the pool started to stare. Her husband stood up. "Babe, what's going on?" She ignored him. "My husband knows important people. You're going to lose your job over this." The officer grabbed her arm and spun her around. She started thrashing. "Get off me. This is assault. I will destroy your career." He pinned her wrists behind her back and the cuffs clicked shut. "You're under arrest for identity theft and credit card fraud." Her whole body went stiff. Her husband was frozen with sunscreen still on his hands. Fraud? What is he talking about? She wouldn't even look at him. They walked her across the pool deck in front of dozens of guests, tears streaming down her face. She bragged about upgrading her whole life. New husband, new name, new everything. My name was on that police report, but I doubt she ever connected it. To her, I was just another customer service voice she screamed at that week. She never realized that voice ended her honeymoon, her marriage, and her freedom. She got the upgrade she deserved all right. From a 5-star resort to a felony record. I still have that screenshot saved.